The government has circulated amendments which indicate to the Senate that some adjustment to the package is potentially imminent. And let me say here that I'm not predicating my brief remarks at this stage on what might be happening in negotiations that the government may be having with any other member of the Senate. However, I can tell the Senate that the Australian Greens have made substantial progress in negotiations with the government on this package. We are very close to final agreement, and if and when that agreement is made, I commit to the Senate that I will come in here directly and without delay and give the Senate the detail of that agreement, because that is proper parliamentary process. That said, I can indicate that the amendment that's been circulated is to raise some $400 million, rather to divert some $400 million to funding some of the amendments that may occur in the package in consultation with the crossbench. The Greens have been negotiating in good faith with the government, recognising that this package is important to the nation at a time of global financial stricture. We see the potential for increased unemployment and hardship in the country, and recognise that a stimulus to the economy is required. And as I've said from the outset, we're not going to take a sledgehammer to the government's package, but we did want and do want real benefits from modest amendments. In particular, we've been aiming at green and local job creation, and we have, as I said, made some progress with the government there. Because we have not yet finalised the agreement, but it is down to crossing T's and dotting I's and making last-minute word changes, I can say that amongst the proposals that the Senate might anticipate is a relaxation of the liquid assets waiting period for unemployed Australians, a mechanism to ensure that all unemployed and students have access to the bonus payout. There is a reiteration of the government's commitment to increase the age pension in the May budget, and we have been able to get agreement with the government on reassuring funding for the Bushfire Community Research Centre in Melbourne, which does vital work in research on bushfires over the coming triennium, and the prospect of upgrading that centre to a global wildfire research centre that will be looked at in the future. We also have been seeking increased funding for the Australian Bureau of Statistics, simply because that's an important entity for assessing how the delivery of government services and monies. We have, of course, concentrated on energy efficiency measures, and we'll be, and that's one area where we are finalising commitments. And we're also, as you'll know, because we've been talking about this publicly, being concerned to see that no local government was left out of the opportunity to seek funding under the Local Government Fund. Look, Chair, I sense the frustration of the Senate, and but however, I am just flagging that we are very close to agreement with the government. I would expect to come in here within the next hour or two and make a more complete statement, and then, of course, the Senate will be able to debate the measures in the proposed amendments. The I just want to finally say this: the Greens remain committed to the scheduling, that this matter be voted up or voted down, that it be put into vote by the Senate by no later than midnight tonight. We agree the Senate needs to be able to debate amendments, but we will do all we can to facilitate all senators from our corner of this Senate in being informed and being able to go through the amendments and come to the best conclusion possible. Remembering this, the nation, this is a big stimulus package. It has generally been welcomed by the Australian people, and it is our belief that it should, if at all possible, be passed so that it can do the work of stimulating the economy without any unnecessary delay.